resulting from your independence to us, I am not included within the pale of this glorious anniversary. Your high independence only reveals the immeasurable distance between us. The blessings in which you this day rejoice are not enjoyed in common. The rich inheritance of justice, liberty, prosperity, and independence bequeathed by your fathers is shared by you, not by me. The sunlight that brought life and healing to you has brought stripes and death to me. This 4th of July is yours, not mine. You may rejoice, I must mourn.
1868 flows from the soul of America where the hate grows. 1868 flows. We don't just kill them, we take foes. 1868 flows. 1868 flows. 1868 flows. 1868 flows. We don't just kill them, we take foes. 1868 flows. Young black in America, damn near gonna. We all defensive like Sanders, like to play that corner. When you see all the hustlers, it kinda make you wanna get money, fuck bitches, get money. The ignorance is get money. Listen, young and listen to older, you better keep money. And you'll need to meet friends, nigga, meet money. Young is thinking like Calogero till they meet Sonny. It's patternistic, cut school, rather ditch it. Play it cool, then you grab a biscuit. No diploma, grab a pack and flip it. It's patternistic. Abused wives, battered mistress. Getting murdered like a game, they keep no statistics. Everyone under hypnosis, homie, no ballistics. Phil Collins, feel it in the air, you can't miss this. So much trouble in the world, Bob Marley, natural mystics. The slaves different nowadays, watch how I flip this. If you get me to lease that foreign and you ain't gotta whip this. Because slavery is debt, you need credit, but you better buy what you get. To really be emancipated is to be fiscally situated. The money left to the kids so they can't decimate it. Then they do the same like it's tradition, now you can't estimate it. A lot of black kids, no trust funds I investigated. Need to be plotting like the Indians on reservations. Just for us, we need a lot of new laws legislated. To kill a black man with no gun, that's premeditated. Tear gas and rubber bullets for us when we demonstrated. Peaceful protest, freedom of speech, why they escalated. Abuse of power on another level. Abuse of power on another level.
Sir, miss me with the bullshit. Miss me what you gotta call it. Miss me with your full clip. Sir, miss me with the bullshit. Miss me while you pull me over. Miss me with your full clip.
1868 flows from the soul of America where the hate grows. 1868 flows. We don't just kill them, we take foes. 1868 flows. Gotta learn the law, gotta know your law. Instead of saying fuck 12 and fuck the law, niggas get off a couple years and can't lock their jaws. Ever wonder why do case birds sing? I don't ask cause I don't know, it's just that I can't tell you. The streets train you to forget what I know I can tell you. You better wade in the water, it won't never fail you. You better wade in that water,
Sir, miss me with the bullshit. Miss me what you gotta call it. Miss me with your full clip. Sir, miss me with the bullshit. Miss me while you pull me over. Miss me with your full clip.
1868 flows from the soul of America where the hate grows. 1868 flows. We don't just kill them, we take foes. 1868 flows. 1868 flows. 1868 flows. 1868 flows. We don't just kill them, we take foes. 1868 flows.
Not convincing argument is needed. Oh, that I, the ability that could reach the nation's ear, I would today pour forth a fiery stream of biting ridicule, blasting reproach, withering sarcasm, and stern rebuke. For it is not light that is needed, but fire. It is not the gentle shower, but thunder. We need the storm, the whirlwind, the earthquake. The feeling of the nation must be quickened The conscience of the nation must be roused. The propriety of the nation must be startled. The hypocrisy of the nation must be exposed, and the crimes against God and man must be proclaimed and denounced.
Peace, community. Peace, community. You already know we back. Another episode of Community. Salute to everybody. Lady Snoop, what's up? Oh, I'm going to send it to you right now. Hold on, Queen. Hold on. Let me get my screen off. Got you right now, Queen. Hold up. My email right there in the chat, communityliving@gmail.com. We got to remember how our community is living. Make sure we living good, you know. That's what it's all about. Salute to Lady Snoop in the building. Lady Snoop TV. Make sure you go subscribe there. Salute to her, man. I love it. I'll be having a good time over there just listening, man. She be turned. She be most definitely turned up, man. Shout out to Lady Snoop. Indigenous black man, always active, man. Shout out to you. Big dog, what up? You already know this is open panel, man. I'm about to drop the link in the chat right now, man. So this ain't about me just talking. It's about us talking about some solution on what we think is going to help our people and what's going to help us. You know, I got a lot of thoughts. You know what I mean? But if I give y'all all my thoughts, it'll be a dictatorship. You know what I mean? Oh, shit, who the fuck say he got the right answer? Exactly. I don't feel I got the fucking right answer. I don't. I think that when we put our minds together, I think we get the right answer. That's what I think. Because when you get to building with people and talking and shit, you be like, damn, I ain't know that. The fuck? Or it's about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, really about that. So shout out to all of y'all, man. Most definitely. Shout out to y'all. Jaffe Joe. This will be something that I really wanted to do daily. You know what I mean? But I'll try to do it weekly or however so it goes. Until people start buying into the system of making a change and not just talking change. Actually making a constructive change and making a real solid contribution. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, after years of living a life that I've lived, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's not just that it's not like I'm in some fucking midlife crisis. I'm in my 30s, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like that, you know what I mean? But, you know, it comes to be like a midlife crisis too, in a sense, because our people, you know what I'm saying, is in a really, really bad state. You know what I mean? Just not just the situation, but the state. You know what I'm saying? Be it psychological, be it through trauma, be it, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? We are in, you know, and sometimes I just be outside and I see certain things and I see sometimes how, you know, just people in the neighborhood be acting and sometimes some of the younger people, you know what I mean? And you know, it's really the younger people too. Sometimes you look at the older people and you be like, damn, son, you too, son? That's how you want it? The fuck? But it's the younger people that's really, really, you know what I mean, pushing this thing within me. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to get a hold of our young people. You know what I'm saying? Our young people are killing each other at an alarming rate. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing drills. Everybody's spinning a block on an op. It's real. You know what I'm saying? It's really real. I know people on YouTube and, you know what I mean? People beef and all of that. I get it. Some of the shit be funny to me too. You know what I'm saying? But still in all, we still want to be constructive. Still in all, after all of the things that we're doing, we want to do some kind of solution based to the building. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the catchiest of topics. It's not going to be the catchiest of subjects. I don't care. Everybody's doing it for that. That's why I created that hat. Because everybody wants to be the king of clout. Or the queen of clout. Right? But where does that get us? How does that help our community? How does that help our environment? How does that change our environment? When I look at our people, you know, I see a lot of people that are separated. And we're separated in a multitude of ways. You know, be it post-slavery, be it, residual effects from slavery, because we all live in a world today where we feel that none of us lived in slavery and shit. Like that couldn't have affected us. But it really, really does. You know what I mean? Slavery really does affect all of us right now. So much so that some people say that it's in our genetic makeup. Like it's a part of us, the trauma, the stress. You know what I'm saying? We are all under a lot of stress. We just make it look good. We just make it look easy and effortless, man. Joffrey Joe to y'all, Salute to y'all for that. But right now, I need me personally, I'm a man. So, the ladies vibrating. They come in the community and we here. You know what I'm saying? And we're here. So much so that a lot of guys may think that this is just about like women here, like indigenous black man with me. Look his name, indigenous black man. Look. This man in the building. This man in the building. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? But I need for y'all to come up and talk with me and build with me. And tell me what y'all thinking. Tell me what y'all thoughts, man, on our situation, man. I'm thinking that we need to come up with a universal doctrine, a universal law of how we should conduct ourselves, of how we should carry ourselves, of how we, you know what I mean? Because sometimes, you know what I mean? Shout out to Big Dog. You already know the vibe. Oh, oh, oh. I need the dogs for you. I need the dog sound effect for you, Big Dog. Oh, oh, oh.
Roof, roof.
See, me and you sound like two lame dogs. Like I bark twisted. They done ran down on us two dogs because I bark. They're like, them dogs is soft over there. What's wrong with them dogs?
What's good, my brother? Much respect.
What's going on, my brother, man? Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Yeah, man. Everybody up in the come and chop with us, man. We just talking, man. This is like the introduction to melanin laws and us thinking about it. You know what I mean? I think we need to come up with this, even if it's on the online. It's something of how we need to deal with each other, man. And I think some people are not going to want to be down because that's going to go against a lot of things, how they produce and how they create or how they are living their life outside. So they're like, fuck that. What the fuck, melanin laws? I ain't trying to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So some people going to have their thing. But I think we need some sort of uniform as a people.
Yeah, my brother. I just wanted to say, me, myself, I don't agree with the melanin theory because that's somebody else.
Okay, but the concept of what I'm saying it is. We could call it whatever we want to call it.
Yeah, I'd rather call it carbon.
I was thinking of that too, but I knew people was going to say the carbon thing. I knew people was going to say this, so we go there. It doesn't matter what we call it, but the concept is it. I get what you're saying, brother. But we
because basically, Darwinism gave us melanin, or evolution, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And I say we had it before then; it was just called something else.
Mm-hmm.
And when our people can show me where our melanin is giving us superpowers, where we out from underneath this indoctrination we're under, then I would believe in it more. But I haven't seen where melanin has helped our people in any way. So, and I say we need to get out of the European way of thinking and do some research and research ourselves, because I research myself every day. I left their meats alone. I'm into organic fruits and vegetables. I juice everything. I use herbs that cleanse my body. You see what I'm saying? So I'm doing a science on myself. You see what I'm saying? And just to get away from their science. You know what I mean? And that's what I think our people need to do. You know, they've been giving us their history and their interpretation of shit too long.
But look, though, right? That's what I'm saying, though. Some people are not going to read. Some people is not going to do the knowledge. Okay? So even if people don't do the knowledge, they need to understand certain ways of how they need to carry themselves. So even if people have their ways of life, because we're never going to get that off earth, right? We're going to keep arguing about religious doctrines, religious beliefs, and everything like that, which we always going to do. Some people going to say Jesus. Some people going to say he coming. Some people going to say he going. All kind of things. We're going to keep having this whirlwind circle conversation. Wow.
I'm going to say he didn't exist.
I'm not even sticking on Jesus. Everybody can believe whatever they want to believe. I'm not shooting at nobody to say what nobody don't believe. I did the history on everything, so I can have my own view on that too, right? I can have another view on that. So that's my own personal view. I think when we go into personal stuff, this is where the war happens. So we need to identify each other, and we need a universal way to identify each other. We are killing each other outside at an alarming rate. Some people's not going into no sciences. They won't go into all that. Some people's not going to do that. But regardless of the fact, okay, whether you want to call them carbon, whether you want to call them black, whether you want to call them indigenous, you want to call them whatever you want to call them, we know the people that we're identifying and that we're talking to. Do I think that these people need another name to identify themselves as a whole? Yes, I do as well. But when you get the whole together, then you can figure that part out. But the first part is getting the people together. But how can people get together when everything is about me, 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 me? What I think, and this and that, and what you think is wrong and what they think is wrong, and what's the objection of all this shit, and what's the history of going back in the days. I know the histories of going back and back and back. I get that. I understand that. But since I understand that, I need to understand how to microwave that and give that to a person. But I also need to understand how to get them to go on and keep moving and let us go on, because we are in a war right now. We are in a war. Whether you think you're chilling in your neighborhood, we having a good time, you're in Miami Beach, you're chilling. We are in a goddamn war. Period, point blank. I could drop a bomb to that shit. We're in a war. So what is the solutions to our people being in a war? What is your solutions? This is what I want to know. I want to know what is people's solutions to help black people, whatever people that look like this, whatever you want to call it. People that look like this. My mother dark skinned. So people that look like her. My brother is too. So whoever. My cousins look like Pocahontas. Her too. She's black too. So people that look like us. What do we do? How do we get each other together? This is my question to everybody. How do we get each other together when we have religious ways of life and everybody's trying to push their way of life on everybody sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Nah, son, you need to be following the commandment. Then one brother gonna say, nah, brother, you need to take your shahada, brother. You need to come across, man. You know what I'm saying? What you doing, brother? Then another person over here like, listen, man, listen, this God body, man. You God, man. What you talking about? You God. Telling me I'm God. You God. You know what I'm saying? We got so many, got comedic belief. We got so much ways of life. Everybody gonna express the way they gonna express. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to limit a person.
I feel you, my brother. I think we have to get out of their way of thinking and create our own way of thinking. Get out of their politics and create our own politics.
Okay.
I don't rock with religion at all.
Okay.
You know, I was Islamic for 20 plus years. I woke up to all religions are connected, so you can't pull that one over me. You see what I'm saying?
How did you wake up to something like that? How did you wake up to a concept to think that all religions are connected?
I started learning about my history. I started learning about, my family here in America, not my family over Africa. I don't connect with the Africa theory. I connect with the America theory.
KY, what's up? Oh yeah, you connect with what? Tell me again. Say that again, brother.
I don't connect with the outer Africa theory.
Okay, so
I connect with I'm from America and my people has always been in America.
Oh. So you think that your whole people came from America? A lot of people gonna have their own view. I don't agree with that.
Well, basically, it ain't my view. I have my history. My mother was born in Georgia. And basically her father was born and mother was born in Georgia, and their father and mother was born in Georgia. And basically I trace my history back to my family to the early 1800s here in Georgia.
Wow. Okay, so but that's not a long time though, is what I'm saying. That's just to the 1800s. So does that still mean that your family came from Africa or something like that? Is what I'm saying. It's not like it was way
I believe
going back.
That out of Africa is a concept that they want us to believe when they're stealing our rights as human beings, and they're stealing our citizenships, and they're stealing our taxpayers' money.
Okay.
Out of this Africa theory, because basically, like I said, that's not a long time, but basically the history that we were taught in school, we're learning that was a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
You're 100% right. What are you talking about? Yes, you're right. All of that knowledge people learn in the big
yes,
school,
that history that we were taught in kindergarten through 12th grade, you can throw that out and do your own research.
Even in college, man, you gotta
Exactly.
knowledge because we are being taught by our captors, bro. So your captor's gonna tell you everything about how to open the door.
And like I said, I'm 55 years old, my brother. I'm
Yeah.
55 years old. I was born in 65. I lived in Philadelphia for 50 years of my life, and then I moved to Georgia once I got in touch with my family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know, and my people own 100+ acres of land that has been in our name for all that time. So how could we have been slaves when we own hundreds of acres of land?
You know, that's a whole conversation that sometimes get us in a spiral too. Because regardless of where we from, all I can say is this: we indigenous to this whole shit. Period. So you can claim any land that you want. Don't matter.
Yeah, I'm claiming my people was indigenous to America.
And I can show proof. Stand up wherever you're at and claim where you're at. That's where I'm at with it.
You know what I mean? That
I don't want to keep sectioning it off. That's my part. I don't want to keep sectioning it off because everywhere they sailed to, they found us. They was like, "What the fuck going on?"
I totally agree, my brother.
They found us. They tell you the stories in school. They tell you the damn stories in kindergarten. Everywhere they going, they found us there. They found that. You see what I'm saying? So I get that part. You know what I mean? We all get that.
And I'm gonna say this, you know, and it's very oh, my bad, bro. Very controversial. You know, we have to get out of that Bible slave mentality that we were born slaves and we were put here for servitude. We got to get out of that ideology because that's not us.
Yeah.
You know, that's the story that they want us to believe.
Deuteronomy 28 and all that. You're supposed to have the yoke of iron around your neck and
I say burn all them books, my brother. Quran, Bible, all that shit. Burn it. and we can create our own.
Based on all of the good parts and the real things that we need. That's it. Everything else, do away with. Keep what you need. Because it's about the laws and the good things you're supposed to be doing and stuff like that. Besides that, stories, man. We live in a story right now. It's a story.
Yeah. Because I understand what mythology means. You know, once you get a deeper understanding of what mythology is, it cannot control your mental.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Because
and accept that we've been tricked
wholeheartedly, right? Because I grew up, I believe in the Bible, right? Grew up believing in the Bible wholeheartedly. But then when you understand that, you know, Constantine, and you understand a lot of these different things in Christianity, and you understand Nicene councils and stuff like that, and they picked the books which went into it and all of these things, it's just so much things that just go along with it. You know what I mean? It's like, damn.
Yes, sir. And then when in 2021, we can tie government and church together by 501c. So who controls the religion? Do the government control the religion?
No, the Pope does.
Or do the church control the religion?
Pope controls the world religion. Pope. The Pope controls the religion.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I ain't under that doctrine. So you know, I mean, I know who rules it.
Yeah, the Pope. You know what I mean? Once Constantine did what he did, he gave the power to the Roman Catholic Church.
And basically that's the church.
The power to the Roman Catholic Church, and he gave the power to the Pope. The Pope ended up getting the power, however it went. We live in the world today now. That's what forward today. Now the Pope is the standard between Jesus. Until Jesus come back, the Pope is basically Jesus. If you Google who the Pope is supposed to be or represent, the Pope is supposed to be the middleman between Jesus and us, like how Jesus is the middleman between us and God. That's who the Pope is.
I totally agree, my brother. Like I said, I basically follow Islam, and basically what I found once I did my research that they all are under one umbrella. You know, all the religions, and they all controlled by the government. I look at like when this pandemic hit, how they told people to put the mask on. So they basically lost all faith in their God, and the government told them to put on a mask, and they did it. So who are they looking to? The government as their guide?
I think the mask too. I think the mask is bigger. I think many people to wear a mask is normal now. More crime. Imagine what that does to the crime level. Everybody can walk around with a mask and it's normal. Imagine the people that's doing bad things. That's happy days for the people that want to hide in this and conceal themselves. It's a beautiful time for the people that want to conceal themselves.
But like I said, I connect the government and religion together. Once you connect government and religion together and accept it, that's what it is, and that's what it's been, and that's who's controlling you. You know, I'm totally against it. You can keep your religion, you can keep your dogma of the past.
Yeah, I get that.
And you can keep your slave mentality, because I wasn't born a slave and my people wasn't slaves.
See that? So then you got a different kind of sense of pride. So you got a different sense of pride. So at the end of the day, though, now our people is still out here now. Everybody's not going to have the same view. Everybody hasn't done the knowledge, right? That's why I keep referring to that. And, you know what I mean? I was selling drugs a year or so ago, man. You know what I mean? I was out there with the guns in the streets and selling drugs. So I understand.
Same was I, my brother. I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's why my name Big Dog Philly OG.
I'll just be even talking to people, because I've always had the knowledge of self when I was doing these things too. But even in time, they're like, here you go. You always want to come with your shit, nigga. You want to assault it. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would talk to people sometimes, and like, my friends, we were selling drugs. Like, yo, what do you think about this? So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, some people just don't want to hear certain shit, but maybe it's just still, even if you live in a certain lifestyle, which we hope would change in time, right? Like how mine is changing now, and hopefully it continues to change as it's changing, right? But until then, you know what I'm saying, it's ways that we can be going about carrying ourselves, for even like guys, and for the, you know what I mean, our pants and this and that and all kind of things that we always sit and sometimes complain about. We can actually come about making this thing something that we take accountability for and take pride in, that we look at ourselves. What we call it. All right. Because I know that melanin is something that goes all across the board. So I knew that that would be a hiccup somewhere. But whatever we want to call this thing is the concept of the thing. It is that we suggesting things into this thing like laws. You know what I'm saying? We're creating our own laws. And some laws can come from some of the doctrines, if you want it. Like, let's say you shouldn't be murdering or some shit like that. We wouldn't want to murder nobody, right? Or maybe like, if we're going to be deep and getting together as a crowd and we're going to be in unity, then you don't want people covered in people's wives and stuff like that, like looking lusting over people's wife and all type of stuff. If people's courting, even if people courting, they don't even have to be married. If these people are courting, you should be leaving these people alone, no pressing. Once the woman even say, what's the man say? Listen, I'm in a situation. Once the woman say that same thing, you move forward. This is supposed to be like regular, not to say every man feels different. No. So even a woman will understand that. So she'll know her answer to be the right one when she say it. Listen, I'm in a situation, or you not, because you already know how is this. Because we're not forcing those situations. We talking about things that we need to speak up about, because we are silent as a people. So we're going to talk about all this other shit, but we silent as a people. We got pedophiles and molesters in our fucking families. But we want to fix every goddamn problem. But we're not fixing the problem in our house. See what I'm saying? This is a problem. The problem is slavery. The problem is we all slaves right now, because it's a residual effect of slavery, while we all ain't out the fucking molesters and pedophiles in our families. There should be none left, or they should be quiet than a motherfucker. Not able to say shit. So we need laws on that type of stuff, because some people doctrine feel different. Some people doctrine say 12-year, 13-year-old have a married person. No, we don't want to do that no more. That's old days. We don't want to do that no more. She's 13, leave her alone. That's what I'm talking about. Just because it's in a book, that don't mean we have to do that.
My brother.
Just because it's in a book, we don't have to do that. We have to use our common sense and prepare things to the time. Most High gave you knowledge of self. You got to use your mind. Something sounds right, something sounds wrong. What the hell is this? Compare the times. It's a different time right now. So we need a universal law. You want to practice your whole faith how you want to practice it? Cool. But when it comes to certain things, don't let us see you doing that. Straight up. Your ass going to be in some building or something. We not playing with you. It's serious, because we protecting our people. And we identifying our people. So once we get a hold of that, there's no statistics that they could put on us because we understand, could be taking ownership of us. So we know that's a lie. Be like, hell no, we be chilling. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, crime in my neighborhood? None. We chilling. Shit been cooler than it ever been. What the fuck? There's still shit going on, of course, as always. But we understand how to deal with each other. We understand how to deal with each other. This will cause some of the beef, some of the shit. We understand that when we meet black people, when we meet us for a fact, we give each other a one grace period of friction. A one grace period of friction. Ain't got to go off the handles. Give them a one grace period. Even online, we need to use that. If you use that just online, and I use it. If you use this concept, this is one of the things I use. I'm not telling you some shit I ain't using. I use that concept. I give a person a grace period. So you might come on a while. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Then, after your grace period, now let's see. You on the clock, nigga. I'm watching you. The fuck? My eyes on you. See what I'm saying? Because some people, some of the greatest friendships we've found and had, right, has started from, let's say, school. Yo, I ain't like him. Yo, I ain't like her, son. I couldn't stand that nigga. I couldn't stand her. See what I'm saying? That's how it was. And then next day, one day you talk to the person. Maybe you go to high school or something. You ain't talk to the person the whole time when y'all was in elementary. You told the person in high school. Y'all end up chopping it up. Yo, they like, yo, you know I ain't like you. You like, yo, I know I ain't like you too. You end up talking to each other, be the coolest people in the world. Like, damn, that's crazy. Sometimes similarities make us have friction. Sometimes similar backgrounds make us have friction. Sometimes similar lifestyles and things that we've been through in our life. Or you start talking to a person, say, damn, say, what? Your mother name what? My mother name. Yo, you came from what? Oh, shit, I came from. What's your name? My name. Oh, shit. So it's crazy how we connect. You see what I'm saying? So we're passionate people. So we got to give each other a grace point of friction. And if you pass that friction, then I don't know what to say to you. You know what I mean? Once a fool, nigga. That's it. Once a fool, that's it.
I totally.
Fool, 3 times a fool is dumb shit. Once a fool, ying, ying, you gonna be a fool. You fuck around next.
I totally agree with you, my brother, on what you're saying. You know, you can get me once. That's it.
Once. One time. One community. One time. 10 times you're trying to do some shit to me. No. We need to stop that. No. Get out of here. No. We need that. We need laws of how we need to be dealing with each other as men. And women and children. And how we need to be dealing with each other as men and women. Like, come on. All right, man. Sister talking, brother talking, let him get it. Let her get it. You know what I'm saying? Let her get it. Here they point out, but we got that in there. Listen, hold on. Carbon law, whatever you want to call it. Carbon. Wait, carbon. Hold a second. Let me get mine off. Thank you. Carbon. Okay, cool. Let me get hold up. Let me get my shit off. So let's get some order to how we deal with each other. Because we always blasting off on each other. You can't even hear shit on panels and the streets. Niggas are. And we never really get to process the information. Even if two people have a side in the story. And you're like, damn, you really trying to get the shit outside in the street or online. And they at it. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to listen to each other. We got to be able to identify each other. You know what I'm saying? Some people live different lifestyles. Some people's going to be gay, trans, queer, and other things. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes even that is a hard thing for us to like identify and relate to. You know what I'm saying? Even that sometimes. You know what I mean? We've all been traumatized through a lot of stuff. So we have to understand that. But when we see each other, we got to see, you know what I mean, just each other. We got to see carbonated people, whatever you want to see it as. That's what we need to see. You know what I'm saying? Because really what we need, there's going to be a lot of bad apples in it. But it's bad apples anyway. Might as well get some shit together. You know what I'm saying? Might as well get some shit together.
Yeah.
Might as well. And once
because I'm with you. As far as when you see me, you know, that brother got a good spirit. He gonna be respectful. You know what I mean? And that's the way it's always gonna be when I come onto your platform or any other platform.
Appreciate you.
You know what I mean? I'm keeping myself to high standards.
And we
you know what I mean? Out of respect for myself and your panel.
You see that? And you're elder to me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just seems enriched in you. You know what I'm saying? It just really seems enriched in you. You know what I mean? You come from another mindset, another time. Like you said, you're from 65. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But that same feeling like that, you know what I mean? That's the feeling that I want these young people to have. You know what I'm saying? That kind of a feeling. And, you know, we need a lot
Yes,
more
sir.
elders like that and like you know what I'm saying? That's really, you know what I mean, taking ownership of themselves, taking accountability, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we got to figure out a way to connect the young and the old and a lot of different things. But that comes with people like me, people like a lot of different people, like, you know what I mean? Because we're going to be in those age ranges where we connect with the young people and we connect with the old people. And we got to be like a crux of a lot of stuff, those people that fall right in the middle of the young 20s and the 40s and the 50s. And you know what I'm saying? When we in those boxes, we are, you know what I mean, a crux thing too in that little box because we are in the middle of the elders, you know what I'm saying, and the younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a lot of
Yes, sir.
us right here. We got a lot of work to do because a lot of those elders was getting it in when they was certain times like our age. They was out there getting it in. Know what I'm saying? Like my age right now, they getting it in. When you look at the Black Panthers,
Yeah.
it was 18, 17, son. Like Fred Hampton died, son. He was a kid. He was a kid, son. He was a kid.
And to be honest with you, my brother, I really don't care about the older generation. I care about the younger generation because that's our future. And the older generation, I feel like didn't fight for our future the way time has shown us. So all I really care about is the young generation and kids. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I have a 5-year-old. And I
Absolutely.
want better for her like I want better for all the other kids.
I feel the same, brother. I feel the same. I have 2 children. Yeah, I'm doing it for that too. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we still got to do it for all of us because my children need to be able to walk safely when they go. Because whatever we doing for them, it has to be done on a mass scale because then they walk in the street and then weird shit happens. So once it's certain things that we just about, even though we're not going to be able to stop certain things ever from happening because things that existed on Earth, they've been here. They've been here for a very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, maybe it's just a way that, you know, just to mark who's on what side. You know what I mean? Like who's on what side, man? What are you standing on? What do you really so I already know what we on. You know what I'm saying? Like really what you standing on. What are you on? Because sometimes everybody stands on different things. But I think as us, we need to stand on the same thing because we all trying to stand for the same thing. We all came from the same thing, the same slavery, all that shit. We all came from that shit too. Somehow, some way, entangled and snared in there too. We all come from the same shit. We all got commonalities. Um, yeah, we all face colonialism, right? We've all been a part of it. We are a part of it now. Even if you don't think you were a part of it ever, you're a part of it now. It still exists. And that's all around the world, and that's be it in the diaspora, Africa and America.
I totally agree with you, my brother. More in it and been in it.
You know, so I don't know. You know what I mean? This is just a conversation that, you know, I'm just throwing out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know really what we should do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Get into my own spirit and doing what I have to do. I get it, but then I begin to feel sad for a lot of other people. So it's like, damn, how do we get our act together? You know what I mean? In a sense, on a mass scale, because we can do something that can affect on a mass scale and really make history. Like I've read so much history that my mind, I'm outside the history book right now. I want to make history every day. That's what I'm on. I'm on making history shit. I don't sleep. I'm up all day. I don't eat. I'm up all night, all day. I'm good. I don't get paid to do shit I'm doing. I could go and do my music, my arts, my craft, and get paid, real paid. That's a fact. So I've been doing that. So I'm not here for jokes and I'm not here for kicks. I'm here because I care about my people and I built something called One Community because that's what I want. Because I believe that's what we need. So anytime you hear me or see me anywhere, I'm never talking no asshole shit. I'm never talking no dumb nothing. I'm talking on a consciousness. I'm talking about what I'm talking about. You might see me in the treehouse. We might kick it. We might do a little other thing. But besides that, nah, only in the treehouse. Only in Trip C's treehouse. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like that, man. We got to put our minds together, though, you know, and I just seen some things on the news, man. Just like, yo, this is craziness, man. Like this guy killed his wife, and that shit happened in Georgia, and people were in the house. I was going to do a story on it, yo. Or yo, people were in the crib, and they had the story from the woman talking about from her view of being in the house, yo, when I think her friend was killed, yo. Yo, it's just crazy out here right now, man. It's a lot, yo. We need to be aware, man. We need to be aware, take care of our kids, man. Take care of our kids, you know what I'm saying? Don't let our kids, it's okay to hold our kids' hands, all that. Fuck, kids be thinking they too big. Nah, son, you could do all that, son. Or bring them to school, they don't even like it, I don't care. Like, for real, this world is wild. You know what I mean? This world is wild, yo. This world is wild.
And I can only agree with what you're saying, my brother. It is wild. And like I said, I hold my 5-year-old daughter everywhere I go. And I also tell our women and brothers, stay protected and stay deadly. You know what I mean?
They dangerous.
And like I said, I served this country, so I'm serving my family and my people now. Fuck this country. I'm serving my people. I'm for my people.
That's what I'm with. I'm with that,
I'm
brother.
fighting for my people.
That's what I'm fighting for, brother. That's why I left all that other shit alone. And I came in here and lifted my voice and added to some help, not some destruction. I'm not here to bring anybody down. You know what I'm saying? But I will invoke change. I will invoke change in some of us. You know what I mean? I'm holding myself to a high standard. I'm holding myself accountable to all my actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been stopping a
Same here,
lot of
my brothers.
long time. Been working on myself before I came in. You know what I'm saying? Really working on myself, working on my listening skills, working on everything. Just parts of myself that people don't even worry about working on. You know what I mean? Not just to stop selling drugs and to not drinking and stop smoking cigarettes and all these things. It was good stuff to stop too. But it's had other things you had to stop too. You know what I mean?
Same here,
So,
my brother. Same here.
you know, it's an inner question. I'm on an inner search. And I just think that not think, because think is questionable. I just know that we are powerful, powerful family, in the famous words of Tripsy, powerful family. I just believe that we're very powerful. And, you know, I just like, I want to see our change happen. I don't want it to happen
Can I
after.
say something real quick, my brother?
What's up, my brother?
Real quick. I totally agree. We are powerful people, my brother. That's why I totally tell people we need to clean our bodies out from their toxins that they put in all these chemicals. And once we clean our body out, we can elevate our mind and we can do powerful things. But we have to clean out our body and our minds.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. It's a war, bro. I agree. It's a war on all levels on us. Food, everything, man. Chemicals. I was just talking to sisters like, you know, the deodorants, they have metal in it, all types of shit. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just out of control, man. You just gotta
yes,
like,
sir. I've been on tea tree oil. I use tea tree oil for my deodorant.
see what I'm talking about? So we need stuff like knowing about things. Like we need to start making our own products in the house, conserving, understanding, bulking up on mad ingredients. We making everything. We making everything. Toothpaste, every damn thing. We can make every goddamn thing.
Yeah, and I
We make,
stopped using their lotions. I use
see,
one of our people companies that do all natural lotions and oils. I got
see,
off of their Vaseline, all of
in,
that shit.
in the island they have
All
like
they,
the
the
coconut
Jergens, all of
because
that. I'm doing all natural, and it feel good.
yeah, it's good, man. But they got like the natural coconut oil from the islands. Like, you know what I mean? They be having like the husk inside the oil. You can see like the coconut, the bits of coconut in there and stuff, man. The skin, like, yo, so when I was using that, like my skin ain't felt so good since I used that coconut with that husk from the islands, bro. Or I'm telling you, some natural oils, the oil out the coconut, the E. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Just learning different things. Yeah, man, just getting stronger on all levels, mind, body, and soul. You know what I mean? And I think that's something that the Egyptians were heavy on. The Egyptians were very heavy on that. You know what I'm saying? A mind, body, and soul connection. You know what I mean? And I think that's what made them so strong in a lot of ways too. You know, is the mind, body, and soul connection. You know what I'm saying? Just the thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, the one
And no disrespect, my brother, I'm gonna say that was before Egypt also.
wherever you would have
You know
found
what I
that.
mean? They was practicing that.
Where before that they practiced that? Where before Egypt?
I'm still doing my research, my brother. I believe it was over here, but until I finish my research and be able to show you, then
But I can prove that. This is what I'm saying. I can prove that. So this is proven literally. You know what I'm saying? So whether you think that that's not proven that, you know what I mean? I really think that this civilization from Africa really sailed over there and made that there way before slavery was all out here. We've been sailed over here and encountered, and we was in all the parts of the landmass. This was one world at one point. It's one earth. Everybody was everywhere, chilling. It started where it's at. You got to get it cooking. You got to go where it's hot and get it cooking. You got to cook up. It cooked up in the hot region at the equator. That's where it cooked up at. It cooked up where it's at. And then it moved the way it went to. That's it. That's what I think.
can I say something, my brother? No disrespect or nothing.
You can't disrespect your own view. That's your mind.
I'm out of the North Pole theory. I don't think we came from the equator. I think we came from the North Pole and basically migrated from there. Have you ever heard of the Dogon
I heard
people?
of the Dogon. Yes, I know, but they made a lot of
they didn't originate from Africa. They originated from closer to the North Pole, from my understanding of my teachings.
I gotta let me jot that down because I know I went a lot into the Dogon, but I don't know if I knew that or not, if I researched that part.
See, but I'm on a whole different level. I fuck with the flat power movement. You know what I mean? So
I can understand.
we ain't dealing with the out of Africa theory, because that's the hypotenuse that was put on us. We're dealing with, anything other than what their theory is. So I look at the North Pole a whole lot, my brother, and that's the most protected place on this plane.
It is.
Why is that place so protected?
It is, man. It's really,
you know what I mean?
Man. Because that probably was the first.
So no disrespect to what you were saying. I just bring out my point.
Bring your point. There's no disrespect to nothing. Bring your own point. People got viewpoints. But when we bring our points together, you might say, hey, I might want to do some research on this. And that's what it's about with me. I like reading and researching things, so it doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? If I know something, I don't know
still
something.
Still.
Yeah, that's how I'm on it. I'm not ignorant to the fact. You know what I mean? So I like to learn. So even if someone correct me on something, they say, yo, nah, I think it go like this. I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know what I mean? I'm most definitely all ears for that, so. But I know that I agree with that, it being the most protected place and this and that. And when you go into the flat earth theories and then you go into the ice wall and a lot of things, like they be talking about a lot of things when you talk about when you go over to that region. It'd be a lot of thoughts. It'd be like, yo, shit is crazy. So, and it's then something still that's uncovered. There's still things that we don't know there. So it's still a parts on earth that we really don't even know. And that shit's crazy.
They done broke every other treaty and that ever came about, but that one they haven't broken.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
And you can look at all the treaties that's been broken.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's crazy, yo. It's a scary place, man. It's most definitely a scary place. But we gotta lift our voices. We got a lot of topics, man. I got a lot of topics I think I gotta go through tonight. But this right here, melanin, we're gonna figure out what we want to call it, but everybody identifies with what we call it. So we already know. Before we go anywhere else, let's take our people where they know, and then we're gonna excel them and take them, because I understand the carbon base, I understand a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand. You know what I mean? I'm up to all suggestions of what we think is going to make our people better. I'm not just online to be watching videos. I'm not online to just be talking. I'm not just here to be here. I have families. I have things I can do, point blank, period. But we all are a family and on a grand scale. And we need to put our minds and our, you know what I mean, our voices together. So salute to everybody. Most definitely.
Salute, much respect to everybody.
Salute to everybody, man. But we need to be lifting our voices. As I do these programs more, we're going to be coming up with solutions on these things. And I want every day that we coming on this thing, we putting something on the paper, we putting something on the drawing board. I think this is something that we need to look at. Maybe we need to come up with something around this. And then we just talk things into fruition and we just manifest them just by bringing them into fruition. And we got to understand that words and what we can do. And I mean, like, we got to really like manifest it. We really can. And we just got to understand that we are very, very strong people. And anything that we think that we can do, we can do. So I most definitely salute to all of y'all. I appreciate Big Dog Philly OG pulling up with me. You already know the vibe. Salute to him. Salute to him. Yeah, man, we're gonna be back with this segment. We got a lot of different programs that's going to be going here on One Community, a lot of different podcasts that's going to be happening here. So you're going to be getting everybody else, a lot of different people here besides me. I'm in the next phase of community. I'll go live randomly when I do go live and you'll see me. I'm finishing the touches on my album. So it's a lot of things that I'm doing. So then I'm going to send this channel into its third phase of when I launch it. I'm going to launch this channel, watch. And this shit going to go up to thousands. Watch how I'm going to do this. So this first organic people is us, is the ground. So, you know what I mean? That's why I did it like this. I didn't go into too heavy conversation in the beginning of the creation of this. Get into more heavy conversation as we go into the second phase now. Because I knew if I started to talk and vibrate on my levels, then I knew that they would limit the channel and I wouldn't be able to grow as fast as I've grown. So since we are growing, now we're in the next phase. And we got to work together. You know what I'm saying? So I need my people to start coming up with concepts, coming up with things that we think can be good for our community, coming up with show topics, coming up with different kinds of shows. You can come do a show. This is what it's about. You know, it's not just about hearing me. I didn't build this channel to hear me. I built this channel to hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you look at my bio, it says it's a research page. Community is a research channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at my people. I'm looking at people. I'm looking at how we move, how they interact. I'm doing my own study on us. At the same time while I study myself. So you already know the vibe, man. I appreciate Big Dog Philly OG. Oh, oh, oh. My dog was tired. My dog was tired. I played 1868 flow. What up, Big Dog?
Yeah, can I say something real quick? You know, my biggest thing is like I love our people, man. We have to learn how to stick together. We have to learn how to invest. We have to learn how to trust, and we have to learn how to basically get from under this system that we're under and unite. You know, to show our greatness.
And I think
you know what I mean? I'm into the herbs. I'm into the, you know, I don't even call myself a vegan or a vegetarian. I call myself a herbalist. You know, I've been dealing with the herbs, the sea moss, the ginger root, the marlin leaf for the lungs. You know, the goji berries, the all the different bunch of different herbs, and working on purifying my body and my mind. Because basically, you know, I watched I'm gonna say this real quick. I watched my mom had 13 kids, and I watched my whole family die. You know what I mean? And all my brothers and sisters, she had 2 kids left out of 13, myself and my sister who were about 62. And I watched all my people die from different man-made diseases. And I just went, and like I said, my mother will be 88 next year. And I'm just trying to live a healthy, comfortable life. You know, I know we don't have to have diseases in our body because I'm a walking example. I'm 55 years old with no disease in my body. not on their medications. If you take care of yourself, your body will take care of you. Much respect, my brother. Thank you for.
Always a blessing, my brother. Always a blessing. You know, anytime, man. I appreciate you, King. Wow, strong brother, man. You're a strong brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make sure y'all hit that like button and support the brother. You know, I'm all for the community.
That's what
support
it's all about.
The brother and like and share.
That's it, man. I appreciate you, King. Always appreciate you. Always appreciate you, man. Shout out to Big Dog, man. Philly OG representing Philly, man. You already know, man. We're gonna be back with another episode after this, another segment. I'm gonna figure out which topic I'm gonna cover. So we just gonna be going for right now. So I'm gonna play my record off my new album. It's called Going Already. I came in with 1868 flows. That's off my new album too as well. Think about that. So if you listen to the beginning again, you'll hear 1868 flows. They're on my album. And this record is on my album too as well. So shout out to Big Dog Philly OG. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe into one community. Make sure you understand that it is one love, one voice, and we are one community. We gone for a minute. About to be back in a second, so make sure you pull up. I'm going to check the YouTube screens, though. Make sure I'm not needed anywhere else before I go live. So you already know the vibe. Just make sure you look it out.
If you want to go, I think you go. Walk out the door, won't see me no more. The industry been waiting for me, and I'm right at the door. Shit, I'm already gone. You want to leave? I think you should leave. If you want to go, I think you should go. Won't see me no more, cause I'm already gone. When I hit the studio and I make a cook up, it's clear. It's just something that she fears. Sometimes people hold you back because they want you near, but tell the truth, baby, I ain't even here. Shit, I'm gone already. Champagne done poured already. I done walked off the court already. All the houses is bought already. My toughest case has been fought already. Baby mother took me to court already. Surprise, I felt the lies were thought already. I'm right, the judge believe it's a song already been done. But this whole shabak will move on already been done. But this whole shabak will move on, cause I guess I was wrong. Your family turned their back, shall we move on? And your sister kicked you out pregnant as foul as your mom. And your dad kicked you in Halo out with cops on the horn. And your brother said, fuck up. He said, I think you should go. Walk out the door, don't see us no more. Guess who was wrong? Was in that shelter with you, what does you want? I came back to that shelter, guess who was gone? Took my halo from me, don't know how my day go for me. All I know that mommy praying for me. All I know is that God is great.
And when the rain drops, replace the sunny days. And the money goes, will the honey stay? Yeah, I don't expect her to stay with me. Gone after she lay with me.
If you want to go, I think you should go. Walk out the door, won't see me no more. The industry been waiting for me, and I'm right at the door. Shit, I'm already gone. You want to leave? I think you should leave. If you want to go, I think you should go. Won't see me no more, cause I'm already gone. Every time I hit the block and I make a cook up, it's clear. It's just something that they fear. If you win, they think they lose, so they don't want to share. Sometimes people hold you back, they want you near, but I'm gone already. At the telebus and Dom already. All the birds flying south, shit, they gone already. Probably in the south by now, long gone already. I should be on $1 million already. Guess you was wrong, thought I could trust you, nigga. Guess who was wrong? Learn who you are around bitches, and the lesson was long. You said something about investment, I guess cash was our bond. So your investment, I'll invest in a song. The friendship sale, say so long already. Lock me up, I made bail, bitch, I'm gone already. Can't hold me, I'm giving away these long johns already. And the Jack Mac in the suits and shit. I pop more, I don't do that, Chris. Love steak from Ruth and Chris. Hold up, nigga, let me talk my shit.
And when you in that cell on them cold days, saying, please, Lord, forgive me for my own ways. yeah. They say get your flowers when you're living. Shit, I guess that's why a nigga love rose.
If you want to go, I think you should go. Walk out the door, won't see me no more. The industry been waiting for me, and I'm right at the door. Shit, I'm already gone. You want to leave? I think you should leave. If you want to go, I think you should go. Won't see me no more, cause I'm already gone.
This song, just know I got on and I'm already long and gone. And if you think I have a heart, know that it's cold and it won't be warm again.
Shit, I'm already gone. Gone already. Gone already. I'm gone already. I'm gone already.